Today we're going to be talking about last season, this season, and my predictions for the race. We're going to be going over some stats and just talking about a few things. The race will be coming up here in about 30 minutes, so we have a little bit of time to talk. So let's talk about last season. Last season we started in May. It went all the way till December. We did a wide variety of tracks. We had a wide variety of people. Some great racing toward the end of the season. The playoffs were the best part of the whole year. The Truck Series and Xfinity Series or Grand National Series started later in the year, mainly toward July, where we picked it back up and started racing those and getting those back in the swing of things. Last year's winner of this race was Ricky Bobby Jr. Ricky Bobby pretty much dominated that race, and there was a lot of cautions, just like every Daytona race that we've watched in real life and in a league. But Ricky Bobby was the winner of that race, and he pretty much dominated. He had a good strategy. Everything went well for his his car, and he just kept it clean and drove very well. Now, the last winner when we raced Daytona again, the second time around, was Hoy 39. Hoy 39 won this race. I don't remember too much about that race. I think Hoy, I don't remember too much, like I said, but Hoy was the race winner. Hoy was a great competitor. He won several different races last year. But again, Hoy is no longer in this league. Hoy will not be competing this year. He may come back next year. We don't know, but he will no longer be competing in here for season 2 at least. Hoy was a great driver. He won several races last year, but again, we had a few issues, so he won't be racing in season 2. But Ricky Bobby, nonetheless, it was the season 2 champ. I believe he had 8 race wins under his belt. He won the race at Phoenix. We had a little incident at Phoenix, which cost someone a championship. But overall, Ricky Bobby dominated most of the season. He had a bunch of wins. I believe 8 wins. I don't have the stat sheet in front of me. But Ricky Bobby had a great season last year, and I think he'll continue the luck. He did race the 9 car this year. As you'll notice, we have new faces in the league. Some you may recognize, some you may not. We have also changed our numbers around. Ricky Bobby, who was in the 9 this year, stayed in the Hendricks circle, but is racing the 88. The new driver of the 9 is the Truck Series champion, CSSJK N25. So it'll be interesting to see what Ricky Bobby can put together in the next season. The winner of last night's race, or Monday night's race, in the Xfinity Series was Contractor 86 in the 98 car. Contractor won that race. He stayed up front for the last part of the race, had a good strategy, and him and the Ford boys really come together and got that win. Currently, Rock Chalk is in the lead in points. And for that series, you have it's in order. You have Contractor, Rock Chalk, Ricky Bobby, Ethan Likes MC, WCFR FF21, Just Good Buds 420, Rocky Mountain Mountain 7, Zangle 56, FWM Mine Foo 1783, Ram Fan, FWM Yogi Bear 910, GPIP 16, Pardue 13, Heavy 84 Chevy, Grim Gamer 187, Pumpkin Slayer YT, Hemi Charger, UVA Fan 2004, Chaos ND2. That is the point standings as of now for everyone that raced. Now, we still have a few drivers who did not race and are on the bottom. That is Coco FIFA 13, CSSJK N25, Trap Life, UFC 15 Rams 30, Brian _Alpha _Wolf, Shake underscore in underscore bake 74. They did not race, so they received 0 points. It was a good race. We had a few cautions, but we did have a few laps of green flag racing. Not a lot of pit strategy in that race, and it just come down to, you know, who was up front when the cautions come out and who could stay up there and who couldn't get caught up in the wrecks. And you know, you just had to pick your lane, and you had to be very, very, very patient with everything going on and make sure that you didn't get caught up in the big one. Now, for the truck series, NRG Ethan, which is the same as Ethan Likes MC, was the winner of that race. That was a really good effort. Him and Ricky Bobby, who are teammates, they pushed up front. They stayed up front for most of the race. They really pushed up there, and Ethan on the last lap got the win. He stayed up front. Them two stayed up front for most of the race, and he made that last effort and just took the win. So congrats to them. But right now, as far as the point standings go, you've got NRG Ethan 06, Ricky Bobby Jr., Rock Chalk underscore Millie, Hemi Charger, Contractor 86, Zangle 56, Randy underscore Beans 1, GPIP 16, Pumpkin Slayer underscore YT, Chaos ND 2, UVA Fan 2004, FWM dash Mindfood 1738, WCFRFF 21, Just Good Buds 420, Rocky Mountain 7, FWM Yogi Bear 910, Heavy 84 Chevy, Pardue underscore 13, and Grim Gamer underscore 187. Those are the drivers that raced. Now you still have, with 0 points, you still have Coco FIFA 13, Covey Burns, CSS JKN 25, UF 15 Rams 30, Brian Alpha Wolf, and Shake and Bake 74. Now Purple Guy, he was one of our new drivers. Purple Guy was eliminated. He would not be able to return until next season due to a lack. He was very aggressive and direct multiple people, and he was put on administrative leave. If you don't know, in the truck series, some new faces are Hemi Charger. He just come in. Randy Beans, G-Pip, Chaos, Mind Food, Rocky Mountain, Yogi Bear, Pardue, and Coco, FIFA, Covey Burns, UF15 Rams, Brian Alpha Wolf, and Shake and Bake, and Purple Guy are all new to the league this year in the truck series. And then the Xfinity series, if you didn't notice, Rocky Mountain, Mindfu, Ram Fam, Yogi Bear, G-Pip, Pardue, Hemi Charger, Chaos, Coco FIFA, UF15 Rams 30, Brian Alpha Wolf, and Shake and Bake are all new faces. And, you know, we have some stats from last year downloaded for the Xfinity, for the truck and Xfinity. Actually, I take that back. In the Xfinity series, Zangle 56 had 7 wins. Rock Chalk Millie had 1 win. All right, let's go through. Zangle 56 last year in the hold on, let me find it. Truck series. Contractor 86 was the is that right? Yes, it is. He had 20 starts, 4 poles, 7 wins, 11 top 3, 18 top 5s, and had 276 points. And CSS won in the final 4. And then you had Rock Chalk Millie, who had 20 starts, no poles, 0 wins, 5 top 3s, 13 top 5s, 236 points. And then CSS, 20 starts, 0 poles, 2 wins, 6 top 3s, 12 top 5s, and 232 points. He was the champ. Contractor was the regular season champion, and CSS was the playoff champion. And then Ethan Likes MC had 16 starts, 5 poles, 6 wins, 13 top 3s, 15 top 5s, and 231 points. Ricky Bobby Jr. had 17. No, UVA fan had 20 starts, 0 poles, 0 wins, 2 top 3s, 3 top 5s, and 192 points. Ricky Bobby had 17 starts, 4 poles, 2 wins, 5 top 3s, 7 top 5s, and 187 points. Just Good Buds 420 had 16 starts, 1 win, which was at Eldora, 4 top 3s, 9 top 5s, and 184 points. Heavy 84 Chevy had 14 starts, 2 poles, 1 win, 6 top 3s, and a top 5. So a lot of these drivers that we currently have are gonna, I think, it's gonna make for a good show. Honestly, I don't see no reason why they shouldn't. You know, a lot of the drivers that are currently in here made the playoffs. But we have some great talent in this league that I think is going to make for some good racing. Now, we were in the Busch classes. As I said, Contractor won in the Xfinity Series, and Contractor also won the Xfinity Series. So he won both Xfinity Series events at Daytona. Now, he also won the Clash in the Cup Series. And then Ethan won Rock Chalk won the Clash at Daytona for the Truck Series. So the Ford boys took it home in the Clash. Now, looking at the times, last week for the pole setter last week at the Busch Clash for the Cup Series was Pumpkin Slayer _YT. He set a time of 44.455 seconds for the Busch Clash, and then Contractor won the Busch Clash. Now, I don't need that. Sorry, I'm going through sheets of stuff real quick. And then Just Good Buds I'm sorry, hold on. I'm going through sheets trying to find stuff. Zangle in the Truck Series for the Busch Clash set a pole of 48.320 seconds. And then Just Good Buds in the Clash set a time of 46.664 seconds. Now, Monday night in the Truck Series, Zangle 56 set a pole of 48.097 seconds in the Truck Series. In the Grand National Series, Just Good Buds set a time of 45.874 seconds in the Grand National Series. And then I've already read you the time for the thing. At Eldora, we ran a dirt race at Eldora for our Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Rock Chalk won the first event. And he set a pole time. Oh, we don't have the pole time. I don't have the pole time, I'm sorry, for that event. But Rock Chalk won in the Dirt Series. That was a well-deserved win. But we're gonna go ahead. I think this race is going to be very, 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 very interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of cautions, and I think that there's going to be a lot of action there to watch as well. I don't think that we'll get a lot of green flag laps in. I hope we do, but just the way that they've raced in the past couple nights, and maybe it'll be a little bit better. I think there'll be a lot of speed, but I don't know how many green flag laps we'll get. I think the ones that you want to keep your eye on really are NRG Ethan. Heavy 84 Chevy, Ricky Bobby Jr., which was last year's Cup champion, and Zangle. You really want to keep your eyes on those drivers, and you really want to keep your eye on that SHR team, Stewart Haas Racing Team, which consists of Contractor, Grim Gamer, Rock Chalk Millie, and Zangle. You really want to watch out for them because they're going to be bringing the heat. But you also want to watch out for all of the... This isn't an updated roster either. I'm sorry, because we're missing a couple people, I believe. But yes, we are on this roster. But you really want to watch out for those guys, and you want to watch out for the 8 of Heavy 84 Chevy. He's really going to be bringing it too. There's going to be a lot of speed out on this track, and I know as well the Hendrick boys have been working with the Richard Childress Racing boys, the RCR boys have been working together. So you watch out for that, and it's going to be some teaming out there. We're going to see a lot of strategy, when to pit, when not to pit. But I honestly think that the person who's going to win this race will likely be Ethan or Contractor. Look out for them too. I think they're going to be running in the front, really fighting for it. And I think that they'll be the ones that take the trophy home tonight. Just by seeing what they can put down. It's been kind of unreal to see the speed that these guys can run, and just it's really been fun with watching it, because you really don't know who's gonna win, because there's so much talent and so much speed out on the track right now. You kind of don't know what to expect. But I do believe that right now, based on what we're seeing, Contractor's going to be the one. Contractor or Ethan will be the one taking it home. But again, you need to watch out for the SHR boys, and you need to watch out for the RCR and Hendrick Racing boys, because the Hendrick and RCR have been working together, and the SHR have been putting together some strategies to try to win these races, and it's been very fun to watch and witness. But again, I will be commentating the next 2 races. So this race, so the next 2 Cup races, so this one and the next one. And our next race for the Cup Series is at Homestead, and I believe all of our races are at Homestead, and in fact they are. So all of our races are at Homestead next week, and so that'll be interesting. We'll get away from all the super speedway action and move over to Homestead. So should be interesting to see. And what was the thing? What was that? I was gonna look for an updated roster to see if anybody had posted one. I don't believe that we have. I think that was the most updated one I had seen on any of our chats. Let's do... Yeah, I don't see an updated Cup roster, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the most updated that I currently have. So with that being said, I think right now that it's going to be an interesting race, and I'm going to enjoy really commentating this and watching and see what these guys can do. But should be like I said, should be an interesting race, and we'll see what the guys can do. We have, like I said, we've got a lot of new talent, a lot of old talent, but really just be looking out for the Hendrick cars, and we'll be doing some live coverage here in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to end this stream. I hope everyone enjoyed the pre-show, because I'm gonna be doing this every time I commentate. So I hope you enjoyed it. But I'll be right back in about 20 minutes for us to look into qualifying, and I will catch y'all there. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and please make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy league racing and enjoy watching this. Also, if you'd like to join, you can message me on PlayStation at UVAFan2004, or on Instagram, which you can go follow our Instagram, which is silver_bullet_racing_league, or you can follow me on Instagram at forwardlife72004. I appreciate everyone's support, and we will see you in just a few minutes as we go to our coverage at the race at Daytona.